I don't like anybody telling me what to do. And lately, the left wants to tell everybody, it's the we all know this, you should. Stop telling me what to do, you go do it. You want to support stuff that the government should stay out of, you go do it. No one's stopping you from paying more taxes.
Hollywood's favorite anti-woke comedian, Tim Allen, has been calling out the industry's ugly side for years, never shying away from speaking his mind. This time, he's back with another bold move, and the fallout has been intense. Known for tweeting controversial thoughts and sitting back to watch the woke crowd react, Allen's latest tweet has stirred up even more outrage. His fearless attitude towards Hollywood and its hypocrisies has earned him both fans and critics. Allen has made a reputation for exposing the industry's hidden truths, and his most recent comment has sent shockwaves through social media, leaving everyone talking about what he revealed and how Hollywood responded.
I mean, first of all, he wants to know what the face of woke look like, and here's what I picture. These trolls that hide behind their computer or their screens and their laptops and their keyboards, because those are the people that complain the most, those whose faces we do not see.
The reaction was insane. One tweet and Twitter mobs completely lost it. They couldn't handle Tim Allen calling them out, with many rushing to cancel him. But let's be real. Tim's never been one to back down. He's never let the woke crowd dictate what he can or can't say, staying true to his outspoken nature despite the backlash.
Actually disturbing on a fundamental level. It's gotten to the point where literally there's part of me, a deep part of me, that just, F it, bring it on. If you want to cancel me, go ahead. I mean, I can't.
That's not the only thing driving woke Hollywood crazy. Tim Allen's been poking the bear for years and has gotten pretty skilled at it. Take his Disneyland trip, for example, another moment where he stirred things up. Tim knows how to get under Hollywood's skin, and it's clear he's not stopping anytime soon.
Not a toy. You are a toy. Oh.
At Disneyland, Tim Allen overheard a 13-year-old questioning if he was pansexual because he liked Skillet, sparking an instant backlash from the woke crowd accusing him of being insensitive. The truth is, Hollywood despises Tim because he's not afraid to ask the tough questions they'd rather ignore. He constantly gets under their skin because he's unapologetically himself. Tim doesn't follow Hollywood's rules. He said that moments of stand-up still remind him of his anarchist roots. Despite their attempts to cancel him, Tim's resilience shines through. A perfect example. When ABC canceled Last Man Standing * one of their top-rated shows, it didn't faze him. He just keeps doing his thing, no matter the backlash.
Do you still enjoy stand-up, my friend, as much as you did in the early days?
There's moments that it's more. It reminds me of my anarchist background.
Last Man Standing * was second only to * Modern Family * in ratings, yet ABC dropped it like a hot potato. Why? Because Tim Allen dared to portray a likable conservative on mainstream TV. His refusal to conform to Hollywood's agenda led to the show's cancellation, despite its popularity.
Last Man Standing, congrats on this.
Oh, thanks very much.
I watched it when it was on ABC,
right,
and then all of a sudden it wasn't on ABC.
Tell the 300 of the crew and everything the same thing. We're all going, this is the best show I've ever been on. What? We're off the air.
Yeah,
we all thought we were at the top of their game at ABC. Who knows how networks work? I don't know, but it was dropped.
In Hollywood, that's a major no-no. As Tim Allen himself put it, there's nothing more dangerous, especially in today's climate, than a funny, likable conservative. His portrayal of such characters challenges the industry's narrative, making him a target for cancel culture.
Who's ready in 10?
Hey, come on here.
Touch anything.
Right, and I don't like gum in there too, but all right, when we're driving around, what do other people do when they see it?
They do this.
You know why they do that? This truck is older than you, but it's a classic. People realize it's a classic. And you're a classic too.
How flattering. I'm an old man.
Tim didn't try to hide it. His politics were clearly the issue. But instead of backing down, he called it out. Here's where it gets interesting. ABC might have canceled Last Man Standing *, but Fox stepped in and picked up the show, giving Tim a new platform to reach his audience. While ABC tried to make an example out of him, Tim ended up winning. His show continued to thrive on Fox, and he proved that even when Hollywood tries to silence him, he can still find success on his own terms.
To the presidential inauguration, right?
I was invited by, we did a VIP thing for the vets and went to the Veterans Ball, and so I went to go see the Democrats and Republicans. Yeah, I went to the inauguration.
I'm not attacking you.
You get in this town, you got to be real careful around here. You get beat up. If you don't believe what everybody believes, this is like 30s Germany. I don't know what. If you're not part of the group, you know what we believe is right. I go, well, I might have a problem with it. I'm a comedian. I like going on both sides.
Yeah.
This government does stuff big. I've never been to anything like that.
Then there's his new show, Asterisk, The Santa Clauses Asterisk on Disney+. The fact that Disney brought Tim back proves they know he isn't going anywhere. While they might try to censor him, they also understand he has a loyal fan base Hollywood can't ignore. Tim's influence is undeniable, and despite the pushback, he continues to command attention and maintain a strong presence, both with audiences and in the industry.
Hey everybody, welcome to season 7 of All right, here we go. Good quality folks. All right, here we go from the top.
Things really heated up in Asterisk, The Santa Clauses Asterisk, when Tim's character made a small joke about saying Merry Christmas, only to realize it had suddenly become a problem. One joke, and the woke Twitterverse exploded. Some called it offensive, others said it was politically divisive. But let's be real, it's Asterisk, The Santa Clauses Asterisk, a Christmas show. A joke about Christmas should be the least surprising thing. Yet, of course, it sparked controversy, proving once again how hypersensitive the conversation around Christmas has become.
Ushering Christmas for us? Then this guy. For nearly 30 years, Tim Allen has become synonymous with Santa Claus.
I'm in big trouble.
After starring in the 1994 classic film.
Merry Christmas to all. And to all.
The outrage was real. Podcaster and filmmaker Scott Weinberg kicked it off by sharing Tim's line on Twitter, and the internet went wild. People tore into Tim for, get this, supposedly bringing right-wing politics into Christmas. But the darker truth? Tim isn't just facing Twitter mobs. The entire Hollywood system is built to silence voices like his. As Tim puts it, the thought police are everywhere, and they're constantly trying to control what can and can't be said, even in a Christmas show.
Peyton's on the show, but I'm dressed as Santa Claus. So he's doing the same look to me. He's going, oh, I go, no, man. But I'm under 7 feet of makeup, and I was like a kid.
Speaking out about how political correctness has completely changed comedy, making it nearly impossible for comedians to take risks. He's not afraid to admit how this affects him. Growing up, Tim was inspired by legends like Richard Pryor and Lenny Bruce, comedians who pushed boundaries and weren't afraid to make people uncomfortable, something he believes has been lost in today's climate.
You know, and then what I got to do sometimes is explain, which I hate in big arenas, that this is a thought police thing, and I do not like it. But when I use these words, this is my intent behind those words.
Now every joke is picked apart and every word is analyzed. For comedians like Tim, it's a nightmare. He even joked on Asterisk, The View Asterisk, that he'd probably get canceled just for using words he heard growing up from his own parents. In today's climate, even harmless phrases can be twisted into something controversial.
So, you know, Tim, you and I both started stand-up comedy in the 80s.
And Leno says hi, bud.
Oh, Jay Leno, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And still, you're still doing it, right?
44 cities just finished.
See what I mean by the hardest working man.
Tim Allen hasn't backed down. In fact, he's doubled down. He refuses to live in fear of being canceled and would rather face backlash than lose his integrity. That fearless attitude is exactly why Hollywood can't get rid of him, no matter how hard they try. When ABC canceled Asterisk, Last Man Standing Asterisk, Fox picked it up instantly. Even Disney replacing him as Buzz Lightyear didn't faze him. Now he's back on Disney Plus with Asterisk, The Santa Clauses Asterisk, delivering lines that stir outrage and proving he's here to stay. Tim's stance on cancel culture remains clear. He won't be silenced, and he's committed to staying true to himself, no matter the consequences.
I do use some provocative words, but I tell them it's words that really got from my parents. You know, they said this stuff, and we talked about. I can't even say it here. I can't even point to it. It is an alarming thing for comedians. But my act has really been about family and kids and growing up anyway. But I was going to say, if I do some stuff. The women in my life were whatever political party it was. Always they hated the government. Who's going to pay for it? They always argued about that over.
Tim Allen refuses to give in to cancel culture. In one interview, he admitted he feels the pressure but refuses to change his comedy just to please others. He compared cancel culture to high school, where everyone's ready to attack you over the smallest thing, calling it ridiculous. Tim even joked that people might cancel him for using words his parents used. While cancel culture has left many comedians afraid to tell jokes, Tim keeps pushing forward, no matter the angry mobs, blacklisting, or Hollywood trying to silence him. His determination has made him nearly impossible to cancel. By staying true to who he is, Tim has proven Hollywood wrong and beaten them at their own game. So what do you think? Has cancel culture overreacted to Tim Allen, or does he deserve the heat? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more future videos. If you like this one, you'll love this one too.